Hey you guys, what is going on? Shaquan from SLFX Trading here. And in today's live stream, really quick live stream this morning, you guys, I am going to be going over the Australian dollar today, right? So what we're going to do is just break down how the pair has moved, potentially have going into the rest of the week. Now, if you guys don't know me, I am a swing trader, which means I hold trades for more than 24 hours. It can last for a few days to a week, weeks, or months. And I want to see potential move in the position that I want to be in. So before we do that, we have to actually break the pair down. So I want you guys to walk step by step with me through this analysis process. And if you're watching the replay, it's going to be the same process. So it's not going to be anything different. Now I'm going to the weekly and the daily, and we're just going to spot out the trade from the daily time frame first. However you would enter this trade, it's going to be personal to you. I enter most of my trades per the daily time frame. So I just want to put that out there. If you enter the trade per the 4-hour time frame, that's you can still enter the trade around the same area. It won't be any different. You're just on a lower time frame that just displays more candles. So let's go ahead and let's get into it right now. So as I am looking at this, I'm going to just notice the first area of trend, right? If I asked you, what is the trend on the Australian dollar? What is it that you're going to tell me? Just by looking at this, I'm hoping that you're going to say uptrend. Okay. The reason why this is an uptrend is because we can see that the flow of price is actually going up. It's fluctuating up and down, up and down. But overall, it is going up in an uptrend. Okay. So what we're going to do is just pay attention to the last two higher highs and the last two higher lows, because that is what helps create the trend. So if I just notice the extreme moves, all I'm going to do is notice that we have a higher low down here. Tradingview, what I love about Tradingview, the Tradingview platform is that it allows you to customize almost every tool that you would use. So I'm using a price note tool. And what this tool does, it allows me to pinpoint the important areas on my price chart, but shows me the number. So this number here, I'm going to zoom in for you guys. This number here is 0.74638. And I'm hoping that you guys can see it well, but it's 0.74638. And I'm just going to notice that we have a higher high up here. So this is a high point. This is a higher low point. Then price goes up. It stops, and then it creates a new higher high. And what a new higher high just basically means is, good morning, my love. My daughter has woken up, you guys. So want to sit here? Yeah, come on, sit here and analyze with me. So with this, you want to lay down? Yeah. Okay, go lay down right there and listen to mommy, okay? Okay, go listen to mommy. I'm on line with people. Okay? Okay, you want to sit here? Okay, yeah. Okay, sit there. Okay, we'll fall down. Okay, you're not going to fall down. So what this means is this high point or this high exchange rate is higher than this exchange rate. So we have 0.205, and it is higher than 0.76425. But then we see that price actually pulled back away from this exchange rate. But what it never did was it never pushed back past 0.74, yes, 0.74638. Instead, what it did was it stayed above and it pushed up above from this point here. Sit down, mama. From this point here at 0.75642. So you want to go live with the blanket with your dog? No, mama. And so it put up above 0.75642. At that point in time, price pushed up again, and it passed 0.78205, and it made a new higher high, which means the exchange rate got higher at 0.80087. And you guys can round that off. Maybe the number may be a little bit off to you. However, it's still a new higher high. And now what we're seeing price doing is we're seeing it pull back once again. And the pullback basically means that even though the natural direction of price action is going upward, the pullback is going against the upward trend. And we call that a retracement or a correction, right? So with that being said, now I want to see is what can price possibly do now? If it stays above 0.75642, you guys, we could see a next potential move back up to the upside. That is potential. But if it pushes past that number, meaning that it goes lower than 0.75642, then we could see continued sell-offs. However, we don't want to think too far ahead. So what we need to see happen is price stay above 0.75642. Now, the question is going to be, what do you use? I know it's a light. It is a big one. But hey, guess what? Hey, guess what? Mommy is teaching right now. Can I? It is. It's a small light and a big light. But can mommy finish teaching? And we'll talk about all the lights, okay? I put them there. Okay, let me finish, okay? So, my daughter is very active when she wakes up, you guys.
Yeah.
So, oh, it's okay. So what we want to see here now is, how is it going to do? How is it going to stay above? Now, for some of you guys, you may be using support or resistance. Some of you guys may be using trend lines or whatever it is that you're using. This is the time when you want to bring out your market structure. This is the time when you want to start plotting your structure to see where you want to enter the trade. But before you enter the trade, here's what I want you guys to do. I want you to take a position, meaning don't enter the trade yet, but take a position, take a stance. Are you the buyer or are you the seller? For me, I am the buyer. I'm the buyer because price is in an uptrend here on the daily time frame. So since I'm the buyer here on the daily time frame, my position is buys only unless price passes 0.75642. But until we get there, I have to stay firm in the buying mindset. Okay. We'll go there later, okay? All right. And so, with that being said, this is when I'm going to go and try to find where I want to potentially enter the trade. And so now, with that being said, I'm going to start looking around this area here because I like to enter trades based on particular price action candlesticks, rejection candles, engulfing candles, bullish or bearish, inverted hammers, or spinning top, spinning bottoms, or doji leading candles, right? The candles that I just mentioned before. Now I have a rejection candle that is right here, but I need to pair it with something. So I want price to stay above this particular area down here, which is still above 0.756 based on one of my candles that I love entering trades on. So I have that area scattered out. If I wanted more confirmation of where I want price or where I want to enter a trade, I'm going to now scale up to the higher time frame. I'm going to go up to the weekly time frame. One of the reasons why I'm going to up to the weekly time frame is because I want this to confirm that if price does stay above the area that I just scattered out on a lower time frame, I can just get a little bit more confirmation. I just want to confirm the trend. Hey, let's do something. No, go watch TV in the room. Okay, we'll watch Aladdin in a little bit, okay? She wants to watch Aladdin. We will watch Aladdin soon, okay? So she's 4 years old, you guys, and she wants everything her way right then and there. So what we're gonna do here is we're just gonna confirm the trend, and we're gonna confirm that if I do take a stance for a buy, that I would have good cause. But also, if I have to, if thank you, no, you cannot. If Aaliyah, mommy, Aaliyah, you guys, she's being 4. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna pay attention to her real quick. Come here. Listen, sorry. Listen, mama. We'll put Aladdin in a second, mama. Okay, I'm back, you guys. So she wants Aladdin, and she wants Aladdin now, and she's throwing a tantrum. Okay, so what we're gonna do here is we're going to confirm. So here, once again, same rules. I see that we have a higher low here. So we have a weekly higher low, and then we have a weekly higher high. And then we have another weekly higher high right here again. So it's going to be in the same areas daily time frame. And so now with that being said, what I want to see particularly happen is if price can stay above, once again, 0.7564 areas, I just want to see if we're going to end up going up to the upside. Okay. But once again, we're going to need some show us in this area per the daily time frame that we're going to be able to stay above this exchange rate. Okay. So now with that being said, all I'm going to do is just put just like a simple trend line here just to see if we can stay above. Okay. So now I'm going to go back to the daily time frame, and as you can see, it's still in around the same area. Okay. So I have a little bit more cause. We call this double confluence. I have double confluence or double confirmation that if price stays around this area, if we get some bullish momentum this week, we can buy. And where I'm going to buy to, I'm just going to buy back up to the previous highs here. You can round it off. It just depends on how you place this tool, but there's still the same general area. Back up to the high, I'm going to say around 0.8007, so 0.08008, okay? So we'll see. Once again, as long as price does not fall below this area, I think we'll be fine. Okay, so if I do take a position, I'm going to talk about the take profit shit again. The take profit is going to be back up to the previous high. However, if we keep falling and we pass 0.75647, that's the only time I'm going to look for a sale. And let me say this to you guys, just because, and this is how I look at price, and this is from my zones, just because if price breaks this number here at the zone here, that does not mean that it's time for a sale. This is not support and resistance. This is not a break of structure. That's not what this is, okay? This is a range in which I want to enter a trade. I don't look to do the opposite until price tells me it's time to do an opposite, and it's based on a number. And is this number right here? Because if I sell here, price could, it just in this general area above this number, price could still push up. So we just want to make sure that we're watching the trend, and your trend is based on an exchange rate, not structure. Because notice how I looked at my structure first, my numbers first, my exchange rates first, before I looked at structure, which is the zone that I placed and that line that I placed, okay? So your trend has to go first, your exchange rates built out have to go first, then whatever structures you're using has to go next. That's the way, you know, if you really want to look at it, it's kind of the best way to do it. Now, this is just my opinion. This is how I teach, and it works. Other people may say something different. You may do something different, and it's okay. As long as we're understanding that we can enter from the same general area and still be right, I think we're fine. Okay. So with that being said, you guys, I thank you guys for walking alongside with me on AUDUSD. I have a needy 4-year-old who is hungry and who wants to watch Aladdin. So we're going to go get some pancakes, and we're going to watch Aladdin for the first half of this morning. So I pray that you guys are having a great morning so far. I pray that you guys have a really good day, and I will talk to you guys later. My daughter says bye. Bye, you guys.